Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dialar Squealer Tactics. In this video, we are going to discuss the new character coming to the game, none other than Omega. All right, Omega. So, what is it? Can't remember. The Galactic War Report, I do believe, they had an inside scoop that Omega was coming, and they kind of let it slip a couple days ago. I'm sure you guys have all seen the videos. The devs have released her kit as of, I do believe it was yesterday. And she looks, I think she looks amazing. So she is technically in game now. Because we just got a client update a couple of hours ago. So in this video, we're going to discuss her kit and how she's going to fit into the Bad Batch. So let's go over to my game. Now I know there's a little bit of controversy about whether or not Omega and her kit was actually supposed to be Crosshair's kit. I do believe Cubs fan Han has a video on that discussing that. Yes, it does appear that she is an attacker, you know, disarming shot. It seems like that there are elements of, you know, Crosshair's kit that probably turned into Omega, but that's, you know, neither here nor there. This is the character that we got that's rounding out the Bad Batch team. So, let's go over and let's discuss her kit. So, Omega. She's light side attacker, Bad Batch, and clone trooper. Just disregard that. They said they're kind of going fast and loose with the clone trooper tag. Yes, she's a clone, but she was never trained as a trooper. I know. So, yada, yada, yada. Synergies, the Bad Batch. This team is going to run together. That's just how it's going to be. So she is a clever and empathetic, learn to read scholar attacker who utilizes buffs, debuffs, and the presence of her Bad Batch allies to take out her foes. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. What does she actually do? So, final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If Omega had evasion up, inflict blind and daze for 1 turn, and that's on her basic. If Omega has a buff that can be dispelled, which is pretty much all of them from the Bad Batch, she deals damage, again, dealing 50% less damage. So, if she has a buff, she'll attack twice. If she has evasion up, she will attack and inflict blind and daze. Now, let's go over here. How does she get evasion up? That comes from Hunter. That comes from Hunter's second, right? This one right here. Clone trooper allies gain evasion up and stealth for 2 turns. And I'm going to read this right now because it's going to be relevant later. If Hunter was already stealthed, all Bad Batch allies gain crit chance up and offense up, right? Okay. How does he gain crit chance up and offense up? He has to be stealthed. How is he going to be stealthed when he does that move? This move right here with Tech. Brilliant idea. His second special. Dispel all debuffs, blah, blah, blah. All Bad Batch allies gain foresight and stealth for 2 turns, and then stun and daze, right? Alright, so you see there's a clear domino effect that has to go, which is why you're going to have to build this team with a very specific turn order. Right? Okay. Let's go back to her kit. So that tells me, if you want the benefits of this blind and daze, she's going to have to be slower than Hunter, at least on the opening move. Right at the beginning of the battle. Special 1. Adaptive Learner. Cooldown of 3. Deal physical damage and inflict target enemy with zeroed in. Okay? So, this is kind of weird, this writing. So the first time she uses this, she's going to use zeroed in, right? So, okay. Let's pretend she's doing this for a second time on a different character. Dispel zeroed in from all other enemies, and Omega gains a stack of target practice. So, you have to use this once in order to give it to someone else, and then gain a stack of target practice. These effects can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented, or resisted, and last until the end of the counter. So I'm assuming that's going to be that locked blue buff, right? Can't be copied, dispelled, prevented, or resisted. 15% chance that they can be evaded, though. Zeroed in is removed from an enemy or okay, so it goes away if zeroed in is removed from an enemy. So aka she uses this special again on someone else, or she's killed. I know they don't want us to say killed, but she's killed. If the target enemy is exposed, this attack inflicts target lock for 2 turns and removes 10% turn meter. The expose, I do believe, comes from many people. There's an AoE expose. I do believe that's from Tech. Let's go look, just so we're not guessing. I do believe it's Tech, right? I think it's this same one. No. So that is not it. It's not this one. Nope. I think it's Hunter. It's got to be Hunter. Is it his middle? Nope. Does this? Oh, okay. So his basic. His basic inflicts expose for 2 turns. Okay. I thought there was something more than that. Not that one either. Anyway. If she hits an exposed target, then they get target locked. But you're going to have target lock everywhere from Tech's basic, right? So target practice. So remember, she gets target practice the second time she uses the special. So after the first time, every subsequent time she uses this special, and remember, it's on a cooldown of 3. So in arena, or this seems more PvE. Like, this feels more light side territory battles, this ability. At least the stacking component. So every second time or every subsequent time she uses her first special, she gains 5% crit chance in offense and 10% damage, right? So per stack of target practice, which she gets her first stack after using this the second time. So keep that in mind. Really, I don't feel this first special is all that great. Yeah, you can ramp up her a little bit, but I think her second special is much more beneficial to the Bad Batch team. So, final text. Omega dispels all debuffs on herself and gains stealth for 2 turns. Bad Batch allies gain protection up 40% and defense pen up for 2 turns, and they gain 20 or 10% turn meter. If Omega has crit chance up, and now there's where we talked about it's going to come from Hunter, but Hunter has to go after Tech. So Tech gives Hunter the stealth. Hunter, using his his first special, gives the evasion up and the crit chance up. So you want her after Hunter. So because if she had crit chance up, then Bad Batch allies gain an additional 20% turn meter, so 30% turn meter. And an additional, protection over time. That's even nicer. Protection over time for 2 turns. If Omega already had stealth, which she will if Hunter does that first special, and an enemy has zeroed in. Okay, so that's a little bit more difficult. That's way into the battle. She gains another stack of target practice. Alright. Okay. So, 30% turn meter, 40% protection up, and 20% damage over time. Alright. So there's a lot of turn meter mechanics. Her unique. At the start of the encounter, if all allies are Bad Batch, which they should be, whenever the allied leader, Hunter, begins his turn, Omega gains 5% or 5 speed, 2% offense, stacking up to 50 speed, which I don't think Hunter's going to take 10 turns in a battle, right? His turn begins their turn, not called out of turn. Although we'll see. And 20% offense for the rest of the encounter. So, really, you can pass some turn meter back to Hunter, so you can get a little bit out of this. You can maybe get 15 speed, 6% extra offense, which 6% extra offense we don't know, or at least I don't know her base offense. We'll see. While Omega has stealth, and she'll have stealth quite a bit, she has plus 10% crit damage. And when another Bad Batch ally uses a special ability, which they're going to be doing a lot, she's going to assist, dealing 60% less damage. While Omega has defense up, which she gets from Wrecker, she has plus 10 crit chance, which is not that great. Omega's attacks deal 5% more damage for each buff she has, which she's going to have a lot. And 5% more damage for each debuff the enemy has, which, well, you know that Echo can put a couple down. Healing immunity, daze, exposes, target locks. So there's a chance for her to have a lot of damage. Now, where was that defense up? Right here. While Omega has defense up, she has 10% or plus 10% crit chance. Okay. So really cool character. So here's how I feel you're going to have to run this team. Obviously, you want Echo as fast as possible, right? You want him lightning fast to get this move out, which is going to give evasion up. Oh, okay. So evasion up also comes from Echo. So I guess she can be faster than Hunter. Nice. Because if she has evasion up, then she's applying daze and... what was it? Blind. Daze and blind on her basic. Right? Okay. So there's evasion up. So you want Echo to be as lightning fast as possible. Then Tech right behind. And then I guess Omega. Because if she's going to get the evasion up from Echo, which is going to give her the bonus. But then she's not going to get the defense up, which the defense up doesn't do a whole lot. And Tech is going to stealth everybody anyway, but she's not going to have the crit chance up, right? Until Hunter goes. So, where was the crit chance up? That comes from her second special. So, if she had crit chance up, Bad Batch allies gain an additional 20% turn meter. So, I kind of still want her running under Hunter. So Echo's going to go. He's going to strip all the buffs. He's going to lay AoE daze. Tech's going to go. Going to stun everybody. And then in my opinion, Wrecker wants to go. Because Wrecker is going to have 10 stacks of Furious now that we have Omega. So Furious, he's going to stun everybody for 2 turns. So say the stun's just about to wear off, and all of a sudden they're stunned again, right? So he's going to gain taunt, which he's going to have taunt anyway. All Clone Trooper allies gain defense up and tenacity for 2 turns. Remember, she needs a crit chance up to give out all the turn meter. So he's going to go. He's going to stun them all again. He's going to give defense up, which gives her an extra 10% crit chance. Then Hunter's going to go. He's going to use this special. Because he has defense up, he's going to do AoE true damage, and every subsequent attack until we lose the defense up, which comes from Wrecker, is going to do AoE true damage. He's going to go. He's going to do this. He's going to get crit chance up and offense up. Now, ideally, I think I'm going to mod Omega to be 1 speed less than Hunter. She's going to use her second special and give 30% turn meter, and we're just going to keep the loop rolling. Turn meter train. Except, it's kind of like troopers, right? It's clone troopers. It's not Imperial troopers, but it's kind of like them, because so they have the ability to just churn TM and damage. Now, once she goes again and gives 30% turn meter, you know, obviously she's going to be a little bit faster. You know, she's going to gain a couple of those stacks. 5 speed, 2% offense. Echo is going to do his thing, right? So he's going to do this. Buff immunity, inflict expose, which you know what happens with Omega, with exposes. Dispel all debuffs. They shouldn't have debuffs at that time. And increase the target's cooldowns, blah, blah, blah. Tech's going to go. Tech can pass this probably back over to Hunter. This is, what is this? No, that is not the turn meter swap. But anyway, we're going to get it rolling around back to Wrecker. And then Wrecker's going to use his first special, which they're going to recover 5% protection. And they're going to get 10% turn meter for each character who has stealth. So that's probably going to be all 5 of them, or all 4 of them. So 40% turn meter. So again, that turn meter just keeps churning. Cool. Got it. Good. Again, this kit is quite complicated, or this whole team is quite complicated, but work at it. You'll get the feel for how it goes. So, at the start of battle, Wrecker gains max health and max protection for each Bad Batch ally. So he's gonna gain even more health, even more protection. Wrecker gains 1 stack of Fury for each Clone Trooper and each Bad Batch ally, right? So he's gonna be at 10 instantly. At 10 stacks, he loses those stacks, and gains Furious, which gives him all the good stuff, which can't be blah 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 blah. When Wrecker gains Furious, he gains Taunt for 1 turn, so he is basically an auto taunter. But he also gets all these cool things. Bad Batch allies recover protection equal to 20% of his max protection from this instead of 5%, or maybe it's 25%. And then, yes, he has to be Furious to give out the TM, which that's a lot of TM. So, usually people use this move first, which is not giving any TM since right now, currently, he only has 9 stacks at the start. So, he's going to be able to, he's going to be taunting. He's going to do this, which is going to proc his taunt again. Is going to stun all the enemies since he's going to be Furious. Then on his next turn, he can give all this turn meter. Yes, this team is going to be a frickin' steam engine. Frickin' chew, baby. Now, how to mod Omega? Well, she gains a bunch of crit damage. So, mod her like a damage dealer. Although she's getting stacking offense, so possibly an offense set with a crit damage triangle. Right now, I do believe I have on her, I have a set kind of earmarked. It's a crit damage set. A lot of speed. I'm gonna have to see what speed she rolls out at, but crit damage, offense, right? Speed. You know, looking for crit chance and offense secondaries. So these are Omega's mods tomorrow when the event launches. Tune in to Arnold's stream, see if she's actually good. I'm sure he's gonna do lots of testing, which is gonna be fun. And I am not going to wail out on her. I say that now. I think last time I said this on a character reveal, I did wail out on it on Dark Trooper, but I'm not going to wail out on Omega. I'm going to get her like I got the rest of the Bad Batch allies, which is I will buy her pack to get her up to 4-star, but then I will just buy her out of shipments when she goes into shipments in, what is it, 3 weeks? I think 3 weeks seems to be the cadence now. So my Bad Batch is all pretty much done. Just waiting on Omega. Alright. Cool. Well, guys, let's... I think, just for poops and giggles, let's go into Conquest. And I want to show you, like, currently I have this team modded okay. Right? So, I'm done. You know, I got my red crate. So, where is a team that I can beat that's going to be not as fast? I think there's a Newt team or something in here. Not Geos. There we go. Okay. Newt. Blah, blah, blah. So, but first, I have a leader's resolve I want to take off. Because I don't want Hunter being that fast. So let's take that off. Unequip. Now... healers and supports? Nah. Actually, that's a lot of offense. Let's do that. Confirm. Cool. Okay. Sector 1. Where was that node? Right there. So we'll show you how I got this team currently set up. So obviously, I don't have any of the turn meter reduction discs. Like where they take 8% TM when they damage an enemy. Oh, that is not what I'm looking for. Bad Batch isn't in any of those. They're in here. So, Bad Batch right there. There we go. Show you how this team currently runs. And I'm going to try to guess how it's going to run with Omega. Right? So, Omega is going to be in the 5th slot. Of course, look at, nobody's got any buffs, so we can't take them away, but we can There we go. Newt's probably going to go next. No, he's not. Okay, so this is ideal. If there were buffs, you would gain 5% turn meter per buff. With Omega, Wrecker is already going to be taunting. He's going to be furious, right? So you're going to go. You're going to stun. Wrecker is going to go next. So if he was furious, he would stun everybody. So really, that's kind of double stun, which is unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate. But we can stun these guys again. They won't be stunned this time. You'll get the picture. We need to do this, though, because we need the defense up, which gives Omega... No, Omega needs crit chance up to do her to get the benefits from her second special. So defense up is going to give us the ability to apply AoE true damage. We might kill them all here. We're going to get... actually, we already have evasion up, don't we? We got that from tech. There it is. Okay. So I guess we can make Omega quite fast, because really the only buff she wants is... oh, no, she wants crit chance up, which we don't have. That's right. So we do need her slower than Hunter. So Hunter's going to go whack, whack, whack. Now everyone has crit chance up. So now Omega is going to use her second special, right? Which, if Omega has crit chance up, Bad Batch allies gain an additional 20% turn meter, so they're going to gain 25% turn meter, 40% protection up, and protection over time. Get it? So she's going to speed everybody up some more. Obviously, Echo and Tech are quite fast. They're up there, but she's going to give 40% turn meter, which is going to get Wrecker closer to full to take a turn. And then he's going to give another 40% turn meter because 4 allies are stealth. Ba-boom. So that's how I would do it. I would actually mod Omega maybe 6 speed lower than Hunter, but even 1, you know, just make her a little, just a tad bit slower than Hunter. And that's how I think that team is going to work. It's just going to feed TM. You just want your Echo lightning fast, which they gave us the ability to do since he is as fast as Cat and as fast as Moff Gideon. You just need the good speed mods to get him that fast. But then you also need Tech to be almost as fast in order to stun everyone, which allows you just to run Rampart over... Run Roughshot over the opposing team. Wow. Learn to speak Dylar. So that is how I see her going. I can't wait. Not going to wail, but I think she's going to be great. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. If I said anything that was completely out of line or misleading or incorrect, please point it out in the comments. Otherwise, please leave a like, please subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time.